Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Joshua Harrell, and I am bringing you my weekly update on living, fighting with cancer. Um, just giving you a little bit of an update on what week 5 looks like. And I say week 5 of being in treatment. Obviously, I had cancer well before this, and who knows, I might have cancer after this. But yeah, I'm on 6 weeks of radiation in conjunction with about 4 days of chemo starting on day 1, and then 4 days of chemo starting on day 29. So I am at my last day of the chemo. And if you tuned into my video last week, I talked about the fact that I thought my first week getting both radiation and chemo, I was sleeping all the time. And then I had energy. And so I thought, I even said this in my video last week. I said, I'm going to see if it was just kind of psychosomatic, if I really felt that tired, and if it was the chemo or if it was just the newness of everything. So let me just say, I was tired last week, but that was nothing compared to this week. This week, I I could sleep at any moment. I could sleep right now. In fact, I had to drag myself up because I did make a commitment to uh, document this journey, and I really had to drag myself up. I have been tired and literally just want to lie in the bed, but I will, I'll have TV on and I'll just like doze off. I just doze off all the time. I'll doze off and I don't fall asleep while TV is on or anything like that. And, even if I've got a cold or the flu or whatever, I will do those, where you sleep a long time, heavy sleep, bad dreams, and then all of a sudden you wake up at 4 a.m. and you can't go to sleep. So I don't do this like just nodding off all the time, and it is annoying, and I can't help but to connect it to I had that the first week I was doing the chemo, and then I'm having it this week. So tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, I'll get unplugged from the chemo. I've got a little machine. It's in a bag here, and I'll get unplugged from that machine that's giving me a steady dose of chemotherapy, and I'm looking forward to it because, yeah, this is absolute complete shite. This is not. It does feel like a huge drag, and I've been working. I even went into our office and had about like 5 hours of meetings, and very stupidly, and I don't even want to hear it. Nobody say it in the comments. I do not want to hear it. I was rushing to get to the office, which is on the other side of Atlanta, and therefore I did not have time to eat. And yeah, so go in and basically I'm in these meetings. I'm engaged in the meeting, so I'm not really thinking about being hungry, and that packed a wall up later. So please do not go off on me in the comments. I already know that was stupid, and it shall not be repeated again, because I feel like that contributed to me feeling so exhausted. So anyway, I can't say that and I thank you guys so much for saying I'm so positive and so energized. I do not feel that way today. In fact, earlier this week, I was talking to one of my teammates, and I said, I honestly don't know what words are coming out of my mouth right now. I have a point. I called her for a reason to say one thing, and I feel like I just like, "Whoa." So much like this video right now. So definitely feel very foggy, but I am excited because so this is week 5, wrapping up week 5, and then I have next week will be my last week of treatment. Um, and I'm really looking forward to that. My treatment period has been very compressed, where I know others, it can be so drawn out, or they have to be in hospital all the time for the chemotherapy and for hours and hours and hours, and I don't have to do that. but I am looking forward to kind of being free from this machine, free from the morning visits to get the radiation treatments. But something that's in my mind, and those of you who have gone through cancer or who are going through cancer right now, I don't know if you feel the same, because you don't find out if you are cancer free for a while after treatment stops, because chemotherapy and radiation, they are cumulative. So I won't find out until I think around February or March. So I imagine, and I think I shared before, that things, the physical experience that I was having that really triggered me investigating what was going on, that has diminished. I mean, it's like on its way out, which I can't even remember what it was like having this mass, um, that was very cumbersome and very, freaking me out, to now it's not even there. It's almost just this wound that's left. So I feel very, very positive about that. So I feel like things are working, but I don't. I feel like there could be I could probably start to get really, really bothered and upset by that waiting period. So after next week, that's going to be several months before I know if I'm cancer free, or if I have to start the treatments back up again. So I'm having a feeling, even though this has been such a remarkable experience, the the support and everything, I've got to pay that forward because it's been so amazing to me. But I have a feeling that I'm going to get to a dark place in my mind where I'm thinking about, um, what if, and I just know myself. I won't go to. Uh, I'll go to deep dark places, and I'll be very very aware of that. And definitely I can pull myself out of it, but I have a feeling that that's going to be probably more bothersome than, the inconvenience of the treatments, or, you know, anything like that. The not knowing, for so long, and maybe my life feels like it's back to normal. I'm back at the gym. God, who? I mean, I am not a gym rat, but let me tell you, this has been. I thought I would, exercise to make sure I'm fighting cancer with my exercise. No, I can't be bothered, and I. I can't. Drawstring pants are going to be in my future for quite a bit, but I just I miss that exercise, and I just cannot be bothered to do it. So and I can't be bothered to do it when I've got this thing that I'm tethered to. So anyway, I look forward to that. So things will probably get back to normal. Even a friend of mine, day before yesterday, said, "Oh, you look great. I wouldn't even know that you have cancer." And I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad of that, but I still do. I've got cancer. So I guess I'm happy about that, but I imagine, not having the constant reminder of treatment, every single day, or nausea and all that stuff that kind of goes along with, the treatment. I think once that goes away, I'll lull myself into a false sense of, oh, I have gotten the best of this, and I'm going to stay positive. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to stay positive, but I have a feeling that that period of waiting is probably going to be, very very obnoxious for me. So anyway, I know that that wasn't my, positive, uplifting self. It wasn't, Snow White singing to birds, like I have been, but I will say this has been the hardest week so far. And yeah, I I have not had a good time this week. But there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. And I can't remember the rest of the words, to that song. I feel like I don't know the words to a lot of songs. In fact, that, song, You Spin Me Right Round, Baby Right Round, like a record player, right round, round, round. I thought that for the longest time was You Spin Me Rice Round, like our record player. But so I got the rest of it, but I remixed those words, and I don't know why I thought rice was the right word for that. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments and support of this channel. I am looking forward to creating other content other than cancer updates. Right now, I'm just a little preoccupied. So take care of yourself so we can take care of each other. Something I like to wrap up anytime I'm doing a video because I do really mean that. It's all about being human, and we're all in this together, and we do our connection to each other, no matter where we are in the world, makes all the difference in the world. So I do truly mean that. So I will be back next week, give you an update on my last week of treatment, and then after we're gonna mix this up a little bit. I'm gonna do some other things. We need to talk about something else. Like need to move on from the cancer thing for a little bit. So I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye.